big advantage over Spica on this Hecarim. But I'm going to be curious, if Team Liquid is looking to take away or ban out any of the champions that do really follow up on that engage, things like the Galio, things that want to dive alongside it, like perhaps even that Rel. I think that Tristana is actually a pretty good answer here if you're expecting a team to be playing pretty dive heavy. We saw Tactical play it. You can also put this mid lane for Jensen. It's one of the safer marksman picks because it has long range. That obviously increases throughout the game due to her passive, but also the rocket jump, the self peel with the buster shot, all makes it pretty effective if you are expecting dive. And with Hecarim Kai'Sa showing, that's what TSM are looking to do.
Yeah, I think strong jungler, two good early flex picks in phase 1. TL very well set up.
Be up on that top side to answer the Shen. This is going to be probably tank versus tank, fairly even matchup in that regard. But I would really like the Galio here. I do think it fits both how Sword Art likes to play and also what their comp wants to do, because this is really like all in, send it all to the back line, get on top of these champions, take them down. There is a high amount of peel though on the Team Liquid side, so I do think it could be pretty difficult to actually reach Tactical, and that is likely going to be what decides the game. Because when you look over at the TSM side, yes, you have Olaf as that kind of potential secondary carry, but with some of the jungle nerfs, he won't be as accelerated in golden experience as he would have been on a previous patch. So really, this is more of a one carry style on Team Liquid. I agree. I think that, as you say, unless there's a serious mistake, neither one should be able to solo kill the other. They are looking for a potential engage here.
Ooh, spicy there on the Sword Art there as CoreJJ finds it. Double taunt is good. Ignite is down, and there's the jump, there's the flash. And now in goes Santorin, baby. It's first blood. See, KO Sword Art.
Nicely done, taking down Sword Art. I think Sword Art was so dead there. Probably could have even just held on to the summoners. Tactical got the rocket jump reset, exactly where they want it. They should be able to grab this Rift Herald here as well, but Spica is looking like he wants to contest, and Santorin just kind of waiting for Jensen right now.
Yeah, Spica still has his ulti, but it's 3v2. Sword Art's here now as well, though. In they go. I think he got it, but is he going to get out safely? Still going to chase for the kills instead as Lost goes into the Tactical and takes him out. With the rest of TL reinforced, and Sword Art's going to have to book it. Somebody now for the eye, though, so we'll find out who in a second is Lost. Is indeed that in front of the 4 people on the enemy team. Is CoreJJ going to find the pulverize, and that kill goes over to Alphari.
Yeah, and Santorin
does get it, and now Spica. That is Spica in the bottom of the map. Roaming up onto Alphari, does have the flash though, and there's the Stanch United, gonna get in there nice and early. Taunt lands in onto Santorin, and with no Ragnarok, there's no hope for the Viking as Santorin will be felled by Huni. As Alphari gonna keep fighting, but he should be safe under his tower. Indeed, he will be.
The Gore Drinker makes it pretty close, but TL pushing on that bottom, staying him down. Tactical down there on that bottom side.
Ooh!
Oh, he's dead.
Nailed by POE. The damage is enough. Flash in there for the final Q. And Power of Evil's going to grab the solo kill.
Nicely done by Power of Evil, catching Tactical in rotation. Tactical was just kind of down in the bot side river by himself there. Pretty haphazard with his positioning. Does get found out there by Power of Evil. Means they get the kill. It means they will also get this dragon here. So TSM being able to get a little bit back, trying to claw themselves into this game here as TL have been in control, it feels like, overall,
Mid lane.
Yeah, especially because it was actually solo gold for Lost. That is pretty big.
Oh, not again! He's just dead!
I mean, again, he didn't even cleanse. Like, I don't know if it would have made a difference, but maybe he could have actually cleansed Buster Shot to disengage something there. But that is actually twice in a row he's gotten picked off without even using the cleanse, and pretty sloppy stuff from on the top side, and all of the gold is concentrated on Lost. So both of the towers that they have taken have been solo gold for their AD. We'll see if this fight does happen.
Well, JJ back in. That blast gun was wild. Santorin's actually going to find POE here, and now he's going to have to run away, but Stanch United is going to try and save the mid lane, and not going to happen. Gore Drinker plus the Olaf E, and everything just cascades down into Power of Evil's health bar being reduced to 0. Because, by the way, Lost is still pushing, is going to get a second tower here.
They're going to go for Baron, though. Like, this is actually a huge play potentially for TL. They are going to start this up. You have Seraphine, so you have AoE shielding to really just get you through this, and they have a lot of damage. And I don't even know if TSM are in a position to do anything about this. I don't even know if they know that it's going on. They are TPing in now and have spotted that it's happening, but Speak is way too far away.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to matter now. Speak, no Ghost, not enough. He does have his ulti to get over the wall. Could maybe go for the 50-50 in the area now if he wants to do it. But they do have a ward in the back as well. Surely they're going to force something here. Is Alfari going to burn the ulti on the Sword Art? Sword Art going to get crushed as Tactical is going to take him out. Now the TP in looks very haphazard there for Power of Evil, but he does get the stun to knock them away, and the Baron has reset, but Team Liquid thinking about walking back in there as Lost tries to assassinate Core JJ. Now going to be forced to flash out as the pole finds two, and now Speaker and Huni caught out in the front side there as ulti out from Speaker, but Huni not so lucky, had to ulti in, is now going to go straight back to the fountain as Tactical's going to make it too. All right, well, Speaker has caught Core JJ, but kind of tough to do too much to the Alistar. Does ulti. Power of Evil, though, can maybe finish it off. The ulti's enough. Very nicely played, but now top side. This is the big problem. Lost there. Gonna have the Galio joining in a Sword Art's right beside him, but now he has to fight out between three people. Not gonna make it happen. It's a 2v3 still for TSM, but it's only the front line left as Power of Evil with no ulti. Can't really do anything versus 4 from Team Liquid. Speaker on the side, but TSM just flashing out of there as Team Liquid are gonna try and polish off the rest of TSM. Speaker gonna dive back in, but Tactical is gonna go down to Speaker. That's a big kill for TSM to get, but now it's 1v3 as the root lands in onto Speaker, and the damage is just keep coming on through as Speaker is going to have to ult on out of there as Huni just barely able to protect his jungler.
Tactical just keeps dying, but TL, who needs an AD carry? You built the comp around it, but the Olaf is here, and Santorin is just running through the map, though. They're away from their base, so this could still end up being a fight. We'll see where they want to actually take it. TSM is on the opposite side of the map right now, and it becomes this fight around waves. You can see that Tactical is actually killing the mid lane wave, so TSM now need to full recall or actually commit to a base race and go down towards that top lane. It looks like that's the decision they're going to make here, so we're going to be putting ourselves into a pretty weird spot. Tactical's going to kill these turrets fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's demolishing literally the one in mid alongside Santorin. Huni did go back, but it has TP, no ulti of note. But TSM, they're going to get an inhib first here. There's 4 of them versus 0. But Team Liquid are going to be able to get an inhib as a trade. So mid inhib for top inhib. Have to think that favors TSM somewhat, but is Core JJ going to make it any more costly than that? It doesn't look like so for now, but they're getting collapsed on again.
Exactly. That's the question, is can they actually get out? Huni does have TP, so he's got to join his team here pretty early. You know, he's got to TP one of those minions.
They're going! Yeah, they're just going to go for it. They know they have to engage to get out of here. And Huni, I think he's found the angle onto Jensen. TP's in, but what a stun. As Lost is going to go in. It actually doesn't matter at the end of the day as Huni's able to find the CC. Sword Art dives in. And now it's a 5v4 for TSM, and they've got supers coming into that top side.
Yeah, I think they actually should have just gone for the base. You just killed them off. You had minions going to the Nexus turrets. Why are they going back to the Baron? I think you actually could have just ran straight down with TSM out of position and potentially been able to get something done there with TL out of position, rather. But it's going to be this Baron fight. Are they just going to straight up 50-50 this? Santorin's still here.
All right, is this moment before disaster or glory? TSM going to turn back in. Speaker with a pretty big ulti, but Tactical stayed safe. He's rocket jumped, and the Baron is still fairly low. Ragnarok though pop for Santorin as Huni's going to be kept out of the pit. Alfari looking to go in. What a stun there for PoE. Finds 2. They get the Baron. Sword Art's going to dive back in. TSM, they're going to try and make the best of it as Lost. Looking for Tactical, but doesn't quite for them. Lost has already done a pretty significant amount of damage to this outer inhibitor tower and bottom side, but Core JJ's going in. Sword Art's going to deflect it though. Does not have his flash, going to have to run. Justice Punch is back in. That's going to be a stun and a root, and Tactical going to be grabbing that kill.
I'm not sure actually how the Stand United got interrupted there. Core JJ almost getting picked off, but Huni did use his ult. I'm not sure who actually interrupted it, but Core JJ will live. They do get the pick onto Sword Art, and now the Dragon's going to be spawning.
Speaker looked like it was maybe going back in. I also saw the same thing you did. Shen's shield, but unfortunately was not enough to keep Sword Art alive. And like you, I do not know where Huni ended up. That TP right into the arms of Power of Evil. Perhaps it is Alfari getting stunned. Not too bad. It's Huni going to be caught on the other side and Lost. Going to have to get his way in there. Huni's so low. He's dead already. Power of Evil getting low as Alfari's chasing him down. He's left for dead as well as Alfari. Should be able to finish him off as Tactical waltzes in to grab that kill. No teleports as there are super minions in the base, but Team Liquid are going to grab the soul here. TSM just forced a base.
Yeah, that is so big for Team Liquid, especially with this style of competition.
Could have taken this very slowly. They found the jungler. That's what they needed. But now Speaker's in the pit. They're going to have to get him in there. And oh my god, Speaker! He's stolen the Baron, but the fight's breaking out on the top side of the map. Sword Art there is going to go in as the shutdown already happens for Tactical, but Alfari is going to be slain by Power of Evil. So 1-4 in trade, but Tactical's still alive, and that means death for TSM if he keeps ordering. He's going to flash in, make the players. Lost finds Core JJ, but Tactical finds Sword Art as both marksmen trade out the enemy support, but Lost is indeed that on the wrong side of the map, running away from the rest of TL. But they're going to try and finish it off. We Lost maybe actually on the right side of the map now. I take it back.
I mean, look at Hootie, right? He goes for that, and that prompts the recalls coming through from TL. So now it's just a 1v1 here. Lost
it's a standoff. He's actually got the damage. Oh, Jet City ruins it. Tactical finds a shutdown. Oh.
Getting that kill, and it would have been pretty worthwhile. I will say, though, as we watch this Honda performance play here, Spica into the pit, and actually TL had done a pretty good job of keeping the Baron fairly healthy. It was still well over 2,000 HP, but Power of Evil came over toward that Baron pit and comboed it, so it would get low enough that Spica could then secure it. So that was really good comms, really good team play there from the two. Lost going into the back line, killing off Core.
To be careful, TSM have plenty of ways to engage. Santorin trying to be aggressive, looks for Sword Art, gets the Chilling Smite down, but misses the axe. And Sword Art's going to walk away. Now Spica's going to re-engage. Through, they go into tactical. That's the kill they need as Lost flashes in. 1,000 bonus gold as that's what they grab. And now Lost still fighting it out, is going to die, but they get a second kill before it happens. And now it's 3v2 for TSM as Jensen is just going to get his health bar obliterated despite the stasis. It's not going to last long enough as Power of Evil going to kill Core JJ as well, and Sword Art just gonna live as now it's 4v1.
They've done it. TSM have gotten the fight they need. They find the fight here. Tactical again getting picked off, and TSM on a 4v1 push here. It's all up to Alfari. I don't see how he can actually hold on.
Again, Alfari, no damage, just has to try and buy some time, but the towers are falling. TSM, they lost the Baron, but that's not going to be enough. They've actually need the waves to cooperate here, but it will now come back in. They take down the tower. Speaker's going to die to Alfari, but TSM, they're going to move in to finish off the Nexus. Please ignore Alfari. He's not worth it at all. As Power of Evil's trying to pad the KDA, hit the Nexus, man. As TSM are going to win a nail-biter versus Team Liquid.
What an ending. That was insane.